Coffee with the Chair was recorded before a live studio audience.
What do I do, Mama?
Welcome to Coffee with the Chair. I'm Teresa Aronson from the St. Lucie County Chamber of Commerce. It is our pleasure, our honor to facilitate this event every single month. We do it once a month. It's free. It's open to the public. We do it at SLC TV Studios at the corner of 25th and Virginia on, I think, the third Friday of the month. Second. Okay. I believe you. Second Friday of the month. And we throw in coffee and Danish courtesy of Steamworks right there, a locally owned coffee house on US 1.
They have good food too.
Yeah, they do have good food. They definitely have good food. So welcome. Of course, this is always co-hosted by the Board of County Commission Chair. And that is, of course, Kathy Townsend. Welcome.
For one more month.
One more month. So
this will be our last show.
Are you sure? I thought I got you in November.
Well, this is the November show we're filming.
Oh, well, you're right. See, Mike's going to yell at me. I thought I got you in December.
No, we changed chairs in November.
Okay. All right. This
So
right
I mean,
before-
I guess
right before the
I guess you could film one more show, and then the new chair would go in the end of November, and they would film in December, which would be January.
Yeah.
Could be one more show.
So, could be December. Yep. Mike says yes. Yeah.
Okay, so
one more show.
Okay,
Yeah,
y'all do one more time.
Okay. Good. But the year went by so fast.
It did.
Right? And we've talked about so much on this show that I think that helps it go by so fast. But I know that you've been in your position for a long time. You were a small business owner. I mean, you've been in this community since, I don't want to say, because I don't want to date you.
That's okay. I'm in my 60s. I'm not ashamed.
So, yeah, I mean, you were here when it was
dirt roads.
Yeah. So I think that your wealth of knowledge has been very much appreciated. And we don't always get that on the show. People are new to this area. And so I've enjoyed the wealth of knowledge. It's been very helpful.
The fun thing about my job is when I'm out and about, and the people that are from here and grew up here, and the people that are younger than me and my kids' age, but they hear their parents talk about the things.
Yeah.
You know, like the A&W root beer stand and the old Frankie and Johnny's and stuff like that. It's great to see the kids that actually know about those things, yet they were too young to remember that. But I'm sure they know that from their parents. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we're starting to see more and more generations here, right? I think when I came here 20 years ago, you could, on the leadership bus or in any given crowd, you'd say, who was born here? And there was, crickets. And now we're seeing more and more and more of that.
Yeah, because when I'm out, sometimes I'll be out and somebody will come up that I've known for all those years, and they'll start talking about something, and then their children will be with them, which are children are in their 30s and 40s, and they'll start talking about stuff like, oh yeah, I remember my dad used to take me in such and such, and then they start talking about the stuff that used to be on US 1 and the car dealerships when they were further to the north.
Yeah. And who owned them back then, and. Yeah, and Frankie and John. Did you bartend at Frankie and Johnny's?
I was a bartender there.
Yep. For a while, a couple other places
I bartended there to put myself through college at IRCC at the time.
Yeah, community college at the time.
Yeah, I went to cosmetology school there.
Oh, nice.
And then I did some nursing classes there. Yeah. So
did you work as a cosmetologist for a while?
I did.
Oh, very nice. I didn't even
back
know
in the
that.
80s. Yeah, at Lakewood Park.
Oh wow. Up in the Winn-Dixie Plaza?
It's the Rocket Fuel. There's a little strip center behind the Rocket Fuel. Yep. There was a little beauty shop back there called Tangles.
Oh, how nostalgic.
That was in the 80s.
Well, what do we want to talk about? We've got 2 more shows left together, but oftentimes you come back around. So I see the cheers again, because you've done the show with me, I think.
I was cheering 2020.
Yeah. But what do you want to talk about for the next couple of shows?
Well, I don't know.
We've covered so much, right?
No, we have. We've talked about a whole lot globally and regionally, actually. I was thinking this morning, like, what are we going to talk about? Because we've had really good groups. I want all of you that have hung in here this year and been here. Thank you very much. Makes a difference seeing a face out there.
It does. It helps,
and
right?
then you've asked really good questions. You've been engaged, and so it makes this a little bit easier. So I appreciate the fact that y'all have taken the time out of your Fridays to come here and do this show with us.
Yeah, for sure.
And we've talked about, we've covered a lot of things. And I think the thing in the last couple of months, we've talked about some really good things that when I'm out there and I hear people that watch this show and don't watch our meetings, which to me is crazy, they learned something from it. They were educated a little bit by it. And that's what I think this show is really all about. It's not just giving you updates, but doing a little bit of education to understand how you get there.
Yeah.
And we've done that. We talked about budget. We've talked about our regional things like the port and the airport. So I think it's been a great year. And I really do think that Coffee with the Chair, I think in the past, even with like Coffee with the Mayor, it's kind of updates very briefly, where I think this show this past year has been more of an educational component.
Yeah, we delve in.
We did. We
You
talked
and
about
I are both out
some
in
of the
community.
programs that you did to help small businesses. We've talked about some real estate things. And so there's been a lot of education, I think, given in the last 6 months on this show. And I appreciate
and I think
that.
you're right. And that's my favorite part too. When I talk about shows, I like the show because we kind of delve in on one subject, and it's really an open dialogue of an exchange of information. I'm getting the cues to introduce our co-host
Yes,
today.
you do need to do that because she's the star today.
It was funny. She's a little antsy for her. Usually she just sits in a chair and is like, whatever, let me know when it's over. But today she seems to want to smell. But I was walking in this morning, and the lady working outside for the county, she said she watches the show, obviously, because she said, oh, you brought a co-host today. And I did. This is my dog, Babs. She's a rescue, of course. And I've had her for 11 years, almost 12 years. We got her from the Humane Society. She was wandering around up by the airport 11 years ago. And so she came home with us. But she, it storms in Florida, right? And she hates it. So my husband and I have devised a system where I take her in the morning and he picks her up in the afternoon. So she doesn't have to be home alone in the store.
Hey,
it's ridiculous, I know.
No,
I'm
it's
probably
not.
going to get, like, it's a
not.
dog. Just leave it. It's fine. But yeah,
But you know what? You don't have children, and so that's your child, and I understand that.
yeah.
People that don't have kids that have dogs, you take care of them and you look at them as if it's a child.
You do.
It's a whole different relationship.
It is, and when your children are out of the house, it's like a substitute but it's a substitute that never asks for money, never talks back, fails to return your text messages, and is always happy to see you, right?
Yeah, you're right.
So it's easy to get sucked into
They're
this
very
relationship. Yes, yes.
Yes, they are.
You never see none of my kids ever light up the way she does when I come home.
It's funny you say that. I said to my husband one time, we had a little Shih Tzu, 4 pounds, and we were talking about the dog or something. I said, you think more of that dog than me? He goes, do you see the way she greets me when I come in this house? She's just shaking her rear, and she's so excited to see me. You don't do that.
No. And your kids certainly don't. So yeah, and she shoves herself so far up into the couch because she hates it, which makes me feel terrible, that we have to take the couch apart when we get home if she gets left alone in the storm. So
it's okay that she's here.
Okay, good. But yeah,
and if she decides to jump down and come out there, let her go.
She really doesn't need to. She needs to behave. Usually she's kind of one of my best behaved kids too, to be honest. She usually just does what she's told. I like that about her.
That's okay. If she's going to be bad today, let her be bad. So
the audience is throwing her off. She's like, who are all these people and why are they? I need to go say hi. So, but she's fine.
Just let her go. Don't worry about it. So I think one of the things we can talk about is the long 2-year process that we just did at our meeting last night, which is Oak Ridge Ranches. There was a lot of people that had questions about that. It took 2 years to get to where it did last night.
Mm-hmm.
And
by last night, you mean sometime last month?
No, last night.
No, I know, but
Yeah.
this show airs
it'll be a month. It'll be a month. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It'll be a month late. So Oak Ridge Ranches is off Glades Cutoff Road.
Yep.
And it's multi-use. The planned unit development came before us last night. And excuse me, and there's going to be a fire station and 2 schools in this project. And I know that there were some residents in the beginning that were against it, but through the process of watching everything, they realized at the end of the day that the developer gave $14 million towards the widening and upkeep and maintenance of Glades Cutoff, and they're doing the connector with Crosstown Parkway. And so sometimes you don't want the growth, but if you know the growth is inevitable and it's coming and a developer is willing to pay for that kind of growth to happen on the roads,
Right.
it prevents us from having to raise your property taxes.
So that's a good point. So these lands are all privately owned, right? And they can be developed into something. And yes, maybe some zoning was changed to do this, but the growth is going out west. And then you find a partner like the people of Oak Ridge, and you say, okay, we get it. You want to do this. You have all this land, but we're going to need some give and take here because of the burden on our resources. So they're paying for all of this.
Right.
They're giving land to the schools. They're building some infrastructure for the firehouse. They're paying their dues to be able to build those houses.
And another thing that was unusual about this project, back in the day, you could divide property, and there wasn't code the way there is today. So currently, there's a lot of property in St. Lucie County that is non-conforming.
Yes.
And you can't do anything with it because you can't get there because you don't have 60 feet of road frontage.
Yes.
You have to have 60 feet of road frontage in order to develop anything, even build a house. If you have 5 acres and it does not connect to give you 60 feet of road frontage on a county or state road, you cannot build a house.
Exactly.
And so the McCarty family that owned all of that land at one time, way, way, way back, subdivided that out and broke it off into some tracts. At that time, the piece they kept ran along the C-25 canal, and they could access it that way. Today's comp plan and standards, you can't access a canal road.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's landlocked property. Now, South Florida Water Management has never stopped the McCartys from entering their ranch, but in moving forward, they'll never be able to do anything with that ranch, not even build a home. And so in conversations with the developer, asking for right-of-way by asking them to give up 60 feet to connect to Rangeline Road, now put all that property back on the tax roll and made it where that family can build a ranch back up in there now.
Yeah.
And so that's how sometimes in developments, if you look at some of the property that's within it or around it that's non-conforming, is how you can bring that into conforming to help the people that have that property that would never be able to do anything with it. Like last week we had on Sneed Road, kind of the same scenario. We had coming up Sneed Road, Flume Road. Flume Road was abandoned back in the 80s.
Yeah, because I'm not familiar with
the county abandoned Flume Road. It's also a canal road. It's out west of town. It's the Fort Pierce Water District Road.
Okay.
And so where a mine was wanting to go in, they were wanting to access that road. Well, in order to make it legal, you have to pave it. So they were willing to pave it. They were going to pave it to their project. And then because it was an abandoned road after their project, they were going to tear out the road. There's property that ends at the end of Flume Road back in there, and they can only have cows. The water district lets them access it to go back in there and work their cows. When they bought it, they didn't do their due diligence, and they originally wanted to build their ranch back up in there.
Oh, no.
And so they were told they couldn't because it's not a county road.
Right. It's not, yeah.
And it's not up to county standards.
Mm-hmm.
So, part of the conversation with the mine people was, if you're going to build that road for your project, don't tear that out. And then can the water district approve it all the way back? And she picks up from there to her property to pave that. Well, it couldn't be done because it's a water road and you're not allowed to have a water
Impervious.
district road to get to your property. So they would have had to come in and get right of way to make the road to go back there. So in that case, that didn't work to be able to make that property conforming.
Okay.
But on Glades Cutoff, because they gave the right of way on their property and asked the McCartys to give part of the right of way off of theirs, and they connected it to Glades, that brought that property back in.
Okay.
And so sometimes when you do development and development wants to come in, it's a good thing because we don't have to raise your taxes, and it's a good thing because you're allowing people, again, McCarty family, very old family here as well,
Yeah.
To be able to build. And that's some of the things that I think the residents don't generally understand sometimes. Listen, I would love to go back to where we were in the 80s in this town.
Yeah.
It's way too busy for me. I love Port St. Lucie because of the things that are there, but I don't like going there because the traffic is just so terrible. But it's growth. It's going to happen. It's part of life.
Yeah.
And so that's probably the most difficult thing I have to do is when I have to sit there and make a decision. I mean, I'm not going to make a decision and approve something that's going to compromise somebody's quality of life if it doesn't fit within that neighborhood. But if I could find a path forward that it's a way for me to save millions of dollars and not raise your taxes, and I can find a path forward to get there with the betterment of what it's going to do, then I approve the projects. There's a couple projects coming up in Lakewood Park by the gentleman that invented the Cradle Crayon. And somebody's wanting to put in some apartments back behind that property. And then there's somebody wanting to put in some apartments up off Emerson Road. I don't know where that's going to go yet. Maybe by the time we film, it'll be before us by then. But there's a lot of controversy up in that area. And that's a perfect example. That area of the county, it's not set up for apartments and multi-use like that.
Yeah, it's a lot of 2-lane road entry. It's
Yes.
not, the infrastructure's just not there.
Right.
The utilities aren't there. Lakewood
Correct.
Park is still,
Yes.
on septic and well for the
Right.
most part.
Yes, we did do the ballot. It didn't pass.
Nope.
There was not
They
enough
don't
people
want it
that
up
wanted
there.
it. So you have to look at the neighborhood and you have to listen to the residents.
So Lakewood Park's one of the oldest. It's
Mhm.
and they typically, and it's quite large. Realistically, I don't
Mhm.
think people realize how
Big
how
it- I know.
back
I lived in Lakewood Park.
Lakewood Park goes, but the residents always kind of shoot down the infrastructure upgrades, and they want to stay on their septic and
They do.
well. And when bringing in commercial makes that difficult. Bringing it in apartments would make that very difficult. But everything's a 2-lane. You got Indrio. Everything's small up there.
And part of Indrio's been 4-laned.
yeah. But
Part
a
of Indrio's been
small.
4-laned, but
Yeah.
it's not.
It's kind of like Midway, 4 lanes
Mhm.
to nowhere, 4 lanes to 2,
and
real
it's,
fast.
and it's still a very urban setting. It's not.
Mm,
And I don't ever. And in my opinion, I don't ever want that to become a tradition.
yeah.
That's not the neighborhood that's there.
And tradition is, quickly seeing their resources over tapped, right? And it's funny that you say that because this morning I was driving up here from Port St. Lucie because I live on the Canal South. And I have to go past St. Lucie West exit every single day. And today they're using 3 of the 5 lanes. No, actually 3 of the 4 lanes of 95 as exit lanes at this point. I mean, these lanes are stopped trying to get off at St. Lucie West. That's how
it
bad
does
the traffic
back up. I was there Monday. It does back up.
It's
It's
terrible.
kind of like a bottlenecking.
It is really terrible and very, very dangerous.
The bridge on North Beach going over, they've started that. And they've
Yep.
started doing the cut throughs up to US 1. So for those of you that live over that way, you can actually see now, it makes sense where it's coming out. Where it's coming out, I'm going to connect up to US 1. You can see where they've cut through from Old Dixie to US 1, and you can now see the path of where it's going to flow. It's actually kind of cool to go
Oh, that's
go
good.
follow that. And they've got a couple of the pieces up in the water. The county did abandon Juanita, and that's a
Oh.
road that everybody's familiar with. Is
Wait,
Juanita
Juanita got
Avenue.
abandoned?
We abandoned the road because of where the bridge is coming out. So Juanita
Close to
Juanita
US
Road
1.
is not going to be an eastern road coming out to US 1 anymore.
Okay, I gotcha. But Juanita one's east and west
all the
off
way-
of,
All the way to Kings Highway.
that
Well,
portion, because
It
those are
becomes-
neighborhoods back there.
Juanita actually turns into St. Lucie Boulevard at 25th.
Yes.
So from 25th in, you'll be able to come in and hit your houses, but you won't be able to continue to the east to pick up US 1.
Yep. I know exactly what you're talking
Yes, right there. What used to be Dino's Restaurant, now it's Sacred Grounds.
about. Oh, I'm not familiar with Sacred
It's a little
Grounds.
restaurant, yes. Very
Hmm.
quaint little restaurant. Nice family owns it. They came from Georgia.
Nice. I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Well, that's some interesting stuff going on. I mean, we're going to be working on together, the city and the county, the city
Mm-hmm.
of Fort Pierce and the county, working at the port. And I hear there's some developments maybe around
The port
it's
is
going to
really
happen there.
the port's exciting. What we're getting ready to do. So we closed everything out with the city of Fort Pierce. We have the streets and everything in place. We have everything kind of queued up now. There is a developer that's talking to us about doing the boat storage.
Yep.
And we are looking at putting in 4 new boat ramps. And our underwater reef project is there. And I've wanted to see a snorkeling tour and we kind of located some of that property, and we're considering over by Museum Point. Museum Point is our little museum, and it's okay, and it's right there by the river, and then people can hang out right there and go to hang out like the little beachy area there. So we're contemplating doing the little snorkeling tour in that area on the T-dock right there by the museum.
Yep.
So if you do go with your kids, you can go to the museum, you can go to the snorkeling tour, pick up a mask, then you can hang out on the beach, little beach area right there. I think it'll make it a little bit more inviting for families to kind of stay and hang around a little bit more touristy in that area. And we did pass a mooring, for those of you that have complained about the boats. We have a lot of people that come here and they do mooring and they illegally dump in our waterways. And so we passed an ordinance now that you can't just randomly come to St. Lucie County and park your boat anywhere and live for free. There will be certain areas you'll be allowed to do that in legally. And the city of Fort Pierce has put in their budget to hire an employee, and the employee will be out there checking on the boats every day. You'll be allowed to stay there, I think 60 days.
Okay.
And there is a service that will come out and pump you out, and you have to show
You have to
your
utilize
tickets.
it, yeah.
You have to utilize that service. If you don't, then you're removed. So we found a path forward, and working with the state and Coast Guard and everything moving forward, that some of those derelict boats that you've seen out there for a long time are no longer going to be allowed. They're going to get cleaned up.
Yeah, for those of you that aren't boaters, mooring is you just go tie up, set an anchor, and you tie up anywhere you want in the water. And there's no rent there, right? So people
Free.
do it all the time. And here in St. Lucie County, I think people were attracted to the availability of space and the fact that it's a little less crowded. So I think that will help a lot. And there are quite a few boats out there, derelict boats out by the T-dock, those little spoil islands. There's quite a bit out there. It's going to take a cleanup.
It's going to clean it up. And everybody that comes that just moors out there, they're not going to be allowed to do that anymore. I know some people enjoy it. They'll go to Chuck's and they sit there, and it is pretty at night, especially on a full moon. If you're sitting out there watching, you see the boats out there and their little dim lights on over. It is pretty, but it's not pretty what they're doing to our waterways.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So this is just going to be accountability, and they're not going to be able to come here and let the people that do live here be able to foot their bill and them have a free ride. They're going to have to pay.
Yeah.
They're going to have to pay to properly dispose of their biosolids, and they're going to be allowed to stay here for up to 2 months, and then they're going to have to move on. So.
And you mentioned the boat dock. You guys were talking, or the boat storage, which that was a controversial aspect of the plans at Fisherman's Wharf. And now there's some talks to maybe move it further north.
He is doing a letter of intent.
Good.
And we should have it in our possession by the time the residents watch this. And the city is supportive of it. And the fishing community that was against it at Fisherman's Wharf is in support of it. So we'll see where that goes. That's going to be a long process. But he's also changed the concept. So he is still looking at doing the boat garage, but he's also looking at doing rooftop dining and a rooftop restaurant, and putting in another restaurant and bar like the old Tiki.
Okay.
So that he can kind of bring some of that flair that was down on the waterfront back, and be able to give something back to the community, because not everybody's going to want to be able to buy a boat condominium. So he's also going to be giving the county some parking spaces in there in the parking garage.
Oh, very good. Yeah, because he'll have a garage there. Yeah, parking downtown is always a controversial topic. And then with Brightline coming through.
Brightline's coming, by the way, if you have not been told. Brightline's coming to St. Lucie County. Currently, the place they're looking at is over the Citrus Overpass, where those cement silos are, up underneath that bridge. That's where the city's kind of projected that it's going to go.
Yeah, they're actually going to, I think, make a large effort in getting it built, so that we do have a stop here in St. Lucie County.
Yeah, no, Brightline has agreed to come to Fort Pierce.
Yeah, I hope that happens very soon. I'm a fan of the accessibility of it.
How many of y'all have seen the train? Yeah, no, it's a pretty train.
Yeah, I've ridden it before.
Yeah, I have
use
too.
it to go to, if I'm going on a cruise or I got a flight out of Miami, I'll use Brightline.
Yeah.
I like it. So it's kind of nice.
It's a fun date night, guys. Take your wife on it.
Yeah. So I think a lot of stuff is happening in downtown, and we're going to see some changes because city has King's Landing is clearing
And they
land.
say that's still moving through, and they say that the Wave Park on Midway is still moving forward.
It's permitted. They're waiting on.
It's up to the developer if they move forward. But the city, according to what they have stated, they have done what they're supposed to do. It's they're not holding any of the project
No,
up.
the Wave Garden is not. Everything is fully permitted. They are welcome to start turning dirt anytime they want to.
And the racetrack project out on Summerlin Road in Okeechobee,
Oh,
that's moving forward so far. They're in having conversations. Buc-ee's has not officially made their application yet, but they did come through and they met with all the commissioners.
they did.
They are excited about coming into the county. Again, they've not officially made their application yet, but they did have the conversations and they did the pre-app.
They did, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew they did the pre-app, and we're getting all kinds of promises from people working on that project that they are coming. So, I always tell people cautiously optimistic until you see cement being poured. You just
Anything
never
can
know.
happen. Yeah.
Because in my 15 years, I've seen a lot of things, be promised, and some have come to fruition, some have not. So you just have to wait.
Well, and sometimes developers come in and they buy the property, they have a good plan and they get it zoned. And then for the realtors out there, they benefit from it because they've done the hard work. Now it's really sellable land. And so then they just get with a realtor and they sell it. And they sell an approved project, which makes it more valuable and worth more money.
It does.
And that's what they do. They don't really intend on building. They just come in and buy the land and they get it paved forward to make it for somebody else to do that. That's pretty common, I think.
It is.
I see that quite often.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's the heavy lifting, right? Because
that's the hardest part.
It is.
Once you come in and you go through all that and you get it approved, getting somebody to come in and build the houses and put in the infrastructure is the easy part.
Yeah.
It's going through the process of getting things changed.
And that process can be quite lengthy too. So it's time and money. So people would prefer not to have to do it.
And we are changing by the time this airs, we will have had this conversation. There are 4 text amendments that we're looking at. So for the realtors here, out west of town, there are people that have storage. They're letting people come out there and park their motorhomes and their boats. And so I've asked staff to look at changing the text amendment, making it a conditional use and be an allowable use out there. There's some controversy on the board. I don't know that it's going to pass. By the time this airs, we'll have known if it's going to pass or not. But so as long as they're willing to do a site plan and have in their proper retention area and put in some paving or impervious stuff like pavers or whatever, that's what I'm going for because, like, for example, Maverick Boats, they don't have any more space. And so there's a gentleman out west that actually stores their boats. And their night shift, they take them out there. And that's where they stage them on his property. So if they can't do that, it's going to kind of hurt Maverick Boats because they don't have any more space to store that stuff. And, a lot of people during the pandemic went and bought motorhomes. And that's another text amendment we're looking at changing. So currently in our code, if you have a single story house and you want to put in a detached garage for your boat that's got a T-top or a camper, you can't do that. You cannot have a garage or another building higher than the roof line of your house.
Yeah.
And so the text amendment that we're looking at changing is you can have a garage or an accessory use or add a garage on, and it can be taller than your house so that we can accommodate those that have the boats and the RVs now. So that's just a couple of the text amendments we're looking at and changing.
Okay.
That will be coming up at our next meeting. So we can kind of fill everybody in on the November, when we film November for December, because we'll know those pass.
Okay. Perfect. Something to look forward to.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're watching this month, try to get out and see this stuff being done in action. Because BOCC meetings are open to the public too.
They sure are. First
You
and
can always
third
come
Tuesday.
down. I'm wondering, does anybody have questions today? Should we take questions?
I don't know. They seem pretty quiet.
They are pretty quiet today. I don't know if anybody has project questions or curious. Wow. I know. Nobody has questions. Crazy. I honestly can't think of anything either.
Me either.
Everything's kind of going pretty smoothly, and
We lowered the millage rate even more than what we had proposed. We went down. It was lowered. We're holding our staff. We are not doing anything crazy. St. Lucie County is very, very stable right now. We're in a good place.
you are in a good place.
We have hired several 911 dispatchers. We had a huge opening there. We're down now to, we need about 15 more, where at one point a couple months ago we needed like 25. So the county is doing good.
Good.
We have really great staff, and we have good leadership, and we're just in a really, really good place.
Good.
Yes.
And what a great year for you and Review. I mean, you just accomplished so much this year.
It has been a good year. I agree.
I mean, if you binge watch these shows, and you'll see like where we started to all the things that we've accomplished to get to this place.
It has been a good year, and we have done a lot of great things this year. You know, we've cleaned up the port. We got back the firehouse on South Beach, because that's our firehouse.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a reverter clause in it that if the fire district never used it, it reverted back to us.
Mm-hmm.
So now that property will be sold. It will go out for an RFQ to be sold. So that's been cleaned up. That's been a couple of years in the making whenever they put the new fire station across the street. So with the port cleaned up, we have Josh out there now who's doing
Mm-hmm.
amazing things. And we have Cameron at the airport, and he has just been a little rock star. We've got so much going on at the airport.
Yeah, we had him
And
as a guest one month.
Yep. So we're doing really great things in this county, and it has been a good year. Probably out of 7 years I've been here, it's the best year yet.
Wow, that's saying a lot.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Well, I want to thank everybody for joining us today. First of all, our audience. Thank you so much for being
And
here.
I want to say to everybody, I appreciate all that you do, and I know you're all engaged in this community, and it's y'all that help make the difference. And because this is going to be airing in November, I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving.
Yep, very much so. Happy holidays. They're starting, aren't they?
They are.
And I want to thank Mike and Stefan here.
And A&G Pools. for
A&G
sponsoring the show.
Pools, and hopefully we're going to see more of them next year. And then, of course, Steamworks for always being so reliable with great coffee, great pastries. So they do go to Steamworks. I always say that, but you really need to support local business.
I agree.
And with that, we'll all say goodbye. I think Babs is ready to.
Babs did a great job today. Good job, Babs.
Okay, nice job. All right, everybody. Well, have a great day, and we'll see you real soon. Don't forget, second Friday of the month, right here, SLC TV Studios. Till next time, everybody. Have a good day.